Content is king for growing a small business. It's one of the cheapest, freest, easiest ways to start growing your business is develop a bunch of content that your customers want to read and engage with, whether on social media, on YouTube, on your blog, and that helps attract them into your business. Today, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to take a blog article that you already have, right? This is one of the best things we can do, take content we already made and repurpose it into another type of content. So we're going to take an article that you've already made for a small business and turn that into a summarized short video that you can then use on YouTube, on Instagram Reels, on YouTube Shorts, or just post it on your website. So let me share my screen and get started. We'll check this out. So Pictory AI, I've got the link in the description below. You actually get a discount if you sign up through my link. So do that if you're interested in this. Basically, what you do is you take a small business article. So this is my business, Mighty Sites. It's a small business website builder. And we've got an article on here that you would think would make sense, right? 10 simple small business website tips. I'm going to take that link, I'm going to copy it, and I want to summarize that into a short video that I can use on social media. So I'm going to go over here and post that in and click on proceed. Now, what it's going to do is the AI is actually reading my article and pulling in the highlights that it thinks from my article are important to use in my video. So we're going to let that pull in. Awesome. So it just pulled in highlights from my video. So now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to say, okay, what I really want for my video, what I want for each of my scenes is to just have the main highlights. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? I think I just want a short social media video. So what I'm actually going to do is leave that first line because I like how that opens up. One of the most important aspects of your small business is probably one of the most overlooked, your website, right? That's a nice kind of catchy intro hook. So then I'm going to get rid of that one. And then I'm going to just go through and I'm going to delete the highlights that it picked there, right? Because this is just the AI picking highlights. And it's not bad. I just have a vision for how I want my video. And what I want is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to be highlighted. And then I'm just going to highlight this last part too. So it kind of finishes off with a final thought. Now you can see it aligned all these highlights with the themes over here. So you can see one is right here. So we've got scene 1 is the 10 simple. It's got the intro title, and then it's got my first line is scene 2. And then you can see each of the scenes are each of the numbers that I have for each of the tips I have about putting together a small business website, right? Once that looks good, I'm going to click next, and then I get to pick a template. So just depending on the style that you have or the look or feel of your business, you can pick one that you feel like makes sense. I'm going to pick this. I feel like that looks pretty cool, but you can pick whatever you want. Now, if I was posting to YouTube, I'd probably pick the 16:9 aspect ratio, but because I'm probably going to use this kind of summary of my blog to share on social media, Reels, I may want to use like the 9:16, right? I might share this to Facebook too. I might kind of prefer the 16:9. It's really up to you. You can play around. And then you've got the 1:1 aspect ratio too. If you're kind of like embedding it on your blog or things like that, you might want that. And you can do all of these, right? You can do all of those, which is the great thing. I'll just do 16:9 because it's a pretty common type. And I'll actually post this as a video that you can link to and check out what the final finished video look like, which will be pretty cool. So as you can see, this is now generating for me. It really only takes like a second to generate my new video, which is pretty cool. And it's putting the scenes together and boom, we're done. So now you can see, oh, and now I can add a voiceover too, even if I wanted with AI voice. So now you can see that this is all set up and you can see that my video, I'll just do a little preview here, looks really professional. It pulled in stock images. There's background music playing, which you may or may not be able to hear or picked up on my microphone here. And it talks about each of the things with all of these really cool visuals that it's just put together, which is really sweet, right? And if I click through, you can see all these scenes where it's talking about the things appropriate. Like it pulled in stock image of this person on mobile saying focus on mobile users. So it creates this really cool video. Now, if I want to edit any of this, like let's just say that I don't like one of the parts that it picked, like let's say, right here, I don't like that background, right? Maybe I want to go in here and click on visuals, and then I can just search for, let's say contact. So I can put contact. Maybe I'll put like, yeah, so you can see somebody contacting on a phone there. Maybe that's one I like better. Maybe I like this customer service, or I like this, sticking with a theme of somebody on their phone. So I'm just going to pick that over and pull that over instead, right? So you can go through each of these scenes and just kind of pick what looks good or best for you. And like I mentioned, you can switch up the format too. So again, YouTube, this would be good for portrait, would be good for TikToks and Reels, and then a square Instagram post if you're doing like a video Instagram post too. And that's it. So now it just summarized my blog article into a short, engaging video with stock images, music, and text. I could do a voice overlay if I want, or I could pick an overlay too. I could change the audio if I didn't decide I didn't like that. But otherwise, I'm just think this is ready to go. I can share this on social media, and I'm set to go with really cool extra content that just took me just a couple minutes to put together using content I already have. If you want more AI tips for small business and grow your small business, hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like this video and share it with your friends, and check out the next video.